Hello, my name is Márcio Catapan. I am professor at Federal University of Paraná, and I will introduce you to the term 3D technologies from virtual to physical, and I hope you like my presentation. And I will share my screen. Okay, one second. Well, let's just beginning. 3D technologies from virtual to physical. Okay. Well, um, first I will introduce myself. My full name, Márcio Catapan, and my resume. I'm a mechanical engineer. I'm master and PhD in mechanical engineer. I'm professor at Federal University of Paraná in the graphical expression department, and I am master and PhD professor at the two programs, design and manufacturing engineering, and I am coordinator of the graduate program in 3D experience, and I'm coordinator of LAMPI, Laboratory of Modeling, Prototyping, Innovation. Okay, this is my contact, Márcio Catapan, FPR, and my cell phone number is you better. Well, our presentation is divided into 3D technologies and 3D technologies virtual area, 3D technologies physical, and integration of technologies. Um, First, 3D technologies. Uh, what are the most popular 3D technologies? Do you know? Augmented reality, virtual reality, additive manufacturing, or 3D printing, it's the same name. Rapid prototyping, CAD, computer-aided design, CAI, computer-aided engineering, and CAM, computer-aided manufacturing, 3D scan, 3D modeling of products, the same, for example, hard surface modeling, 3D modeling of environment, and 3D character modeling is the, for example, organic design, and animation and others technologies. Okay. Some of these technologies are directly related to Industry 4.0. Okay. In the other words, they are new subjects and adhere to the academic and industrial role. Okay. 3D technologies, virtual area. What is the difference? Virtual reality and augmented reality. Uh, in this case, virtual reality, VR is the same virtual reality, okay? In this presentation, we will simplify the name of virtual reality in just the acronym VR, okay? It's easier. Have you seen this symbol before? This symbol means that the film or that you are watching can also be watched in VR. That is, if you have your smartphone and also have your VR glasses, for example, just attach, assemble the mobile to the VR glasses and watch it in the first person immersively. Okay, and if you were really in the place where the film is begins begin show, example, where we find this is on Netflix and YouTube, uh, in, it's very crazy in this moment. It is very likely that you have seen example like this in small, for example, where they use an entertainment with VR. Okay, it's a mall. On the left side, we see an example of a roller coaster simulation using VR. However, note that the car is static or doesn't move. Okay, in the image of the right, we see the same simulation, is the same simulation, also of the roller coaster using VR. Okay, however, the car is the dynamic device that moves are there are curves and down and ups, okay? And that is with the VR glasses immersively and with feedbacks of the movement of the car. On question, do you think the sensation would be more immersive? and the use of VR in games such as PlayStation 4. You know, PlayStation 4? I think so. Mm, uh, it's very nice this example. At the moment, oh, not so nice. On the left side, we see a video where a man falls using the VR glasses. This video was found on the internet. It's common. And this case, I replicated the same virtual environment when the user has VR glasses. And here in the classroom where I teach it at the Federal University of Paraná, this is my students. Uh, See that the man also feel in the same scenario of this other video. Let's start. It's my student and oh. In the other words, the user is so immersed in the virtual environment that he forget the real life. Okay, but the use of virtual reality is also widely used in training. Okay, see here, the employees of the company KFC, sorry, during their training using VR. It's other subject. Augmented reality. In this case, uh, in this presentation, we will simplify the name augmented reality in just a acronym AR. Okay. One question: what is the most popular AR or augmented reality app or game? Do you know? Pokemon. Pokemon is the most popular app game using augmented reality. In AR, there is a virtual modeling, the virtual modeling with the real life or the real world, okay? When you're using devices, in this case, smartphone. Can be devices like mobile, smartphone, or tablet, table, or AR glasses. Okay, and this case is the user of AR to the check how the furniture, for example, armchair, will look in your home or office environment. Okay, very nice this example. Or it's other example. I started. Oh, okay, okay. 1 second. 1 minute. Okay. Mm, we will see the use of AR in the industry, uh, where the operator initially use AR on smartphone. 1 second. He used smartphone for AR. She is a remote assistant in another country, for example, the, the remote assistant. Called her again, but she used the AR VR, the brand HoloLens 2. Okay, when you use the AR glasses, can you use it the any screen? Yeah, very nice. Well, uh, but other applications of virtual 3D technologies are in the CAD, CAI, and CAD systems. For example, structural analyzer and the CAI analyzer. CAI is the same in computer aided engineering. And the other case, the CAI 2, computer aided engineer, but the mode flow. And this case is the CAM, computer aided manufacturing. Uh, when when simulation of a product matching produce, okay, and manufacturing. In simulation manufacturing, for example, the milling of the machine too. And then another example, we're using this 3D scan. You know 3D scan and 3D the helmet. This one, this picture, this is the cloud of point, bound of point, and then to change it to the modeling, 3D modeling. And this case, it's me. It's my student. Did scan me a long time ago. Okay, and now 3D technology physical. Um, in this case, we are the talk about the rapid prototyping. We have two different the kind of the rapid prototype. For example, the subtractive manufacturing, when the chip remove, for example, machine, and milling. And in another case, I have additive manufacturing, when you produce the parts with the layer by layer, manufacturing by layer. In additive manufacturing, it's possible to produce parts with complex geometries, for example, in these cases, which often do not and produce then using, for example, machine. It's impossible to produce milling, for example, this part. And here we have an artificial leg or prosthesis with 3D print. It's very nice. And many print parameters must be considered, such as in 3D printing, high layer, high type in the amount of filling, number of layer at the ends of the parts, machine temperature, and print table temperature, and another parameters. And for example, layer high, the the, the layer high, the roast the quality of the parts. If, for example, if you use the half the high layer, and you the better the quality or the resolution for this superfice. Okay, and in this example, it's better exercise. What is the difference in the manufacturing of the owls? What is the difference? This one or this one? And if you see the the heart, what's the difference is the layers and the layers. Yeah? What these numbers mean as 0.25 millimeters and 0.1 millimeters. What is the difference? Is the high layers, yeah? And which has the best quality? What is the best quality? This one or this one? Oh, this one is the better. Is the better then. Okay, but which one was the manufactured faster? This one or this one? What is the faster? Uh, it's the faster. Okay, which has less manufacturing? This one or this one? And this one is less manufacturing material. Sorry, has less material, and the lowest cost is this case. Okay, because, for example, during 3 hours in this case, 7 hours to produce this part, this product. Okay, and this case is 3D metal print. Okay, and here we see example of 3D printing in the medical field. Okay, where prototypes are made of metal and titanium, for example, and can replace the bones of the human body. Okay, is the prosthesis too. But and integration of technologies. Um, how can we integrate these technologies? A workflow was built here that ends with the technologies we saw, such as VR and AR and 3D manufacturing. Okay, no, that they all needs 3D models made in CAD software, such as CATIA, SolidWorks, Inventor, Pro Engineer, Creo, anyway, and the others, or modeling uh, models made in the 3D modeling software such as 3ds, Maya, Blender, and others. Everything will depend on what you need, such as quality, time, resolution, and some peculiarities of each 3D technologies. Okay? Well, thank you very much of the attention of everyone who watched this video. I hope I can have contributed in this area of 3D technologies. And if you have any questions, please contact me at this email. Okay? And see you. Thank you. Bye bye.